I'm Barry Disciple, back again. Back with more Final Fantasy, of course. Just getting everything set up like always. And we're good. Last night we were at the Gold Saucer. Had loads of fun there. Did all kinds of cool shit. Getting a little bit of a late start on today. I've been working on some videos. Trying to get some facts straight. Not exactly real sure where the main scenario goes from here. Somewhere around here. Had loads of fun last night though, for sure. He's over here. Possibly atop the cliff, maybe? No, but it is a decent vantage point from here. Ah, shit, this is here the whole time. With a little elbow grease. I'm gonna have to finish waking up. Eduard. Eduard? I'm just calling him Edward. Edward appears to be toying with the defective device of some sort. Oh, just my luck. I scavenged this here oven, thinking I could use it to make myself hot meals, but it looks like to be in a bad way. Lots of dents, a few holes. Hey, you're pretty well traveled, ain't ye? Ever seen one of these before? Or better yet, know how to fix it? No? Wait, I know who we ought to ask. Mind showing this over to Marquise for me? He repaired clockwork toy I found once, so maybe he can do something with it. Maybe. I still think this guy's secret Sid. Is there something I can do for you? This is an alchemist Elmbic. How did he know that? You say the boy wishes to use it for cooking. I suppose it would be possible. We're out to make some modifications, but would need a bronze ornamental hammer to do so. Can you bring me one, Tomberry? You need only to go as far as Camp Drawbone to find a merchant who sells tools. Very close by. Whoa. Surely here in Camp Drawbone. I mean, that's what the mission said. Damn, Matt wants me to go back the other way. can't talk to them. Charles on board first. No. Maybe somebody over here. No. I'm gonna read the mission. Marquise identifies the oven as an alchemist Elbic, but states while he can modify it for Edward's purpose, he requires a bronze ornamental hammer which can be purchased from the merchants at Camp Dropdown. Hey, where are you, merchant? Maybe Fritz widow. Wait, aren't you? Oh, never mind, carry on. The calamity was man's doing. 'Twas our sins that brought the judgment and the wrath of the Esmal. Repent, and thou shalt be showered in the warden's light. Nothing here. The sun is as hot as pressing down on you here. There's not left of those who succumb to the heat, but Drawbone's hints can't sustain. I don't envy you, adventurer, in the slightest. What with all your gear and armor you must be carrying. Well, tools. Bronze ornamental hammer. There we go. I'm going the wrong way. Should have jumped on my chocobo. Always forget. Even though it's following me. And now it's not. Oh shit, I got this last night. I forgot all about it. Ah! I can convert the Almpic into a makeshift oven, but only once you have brought me that hammer. Here you go, bud. The hammer. Just the one. Thank you, Tom Berry. It shan't take more than a day, I believe. It's strange. I know I must have learned these skills long ago, but I haven't the foggiest. When and where that was. I still think it's Sid. Oh, finally some new armor of some sort. Foreskin belt. What am I doing? Looking good. Yeah, it's not better. It only deceives me. It only looks better because there's a headpiece attached. it doesn't take into part for the piece I have on my head as well. Very deceiving. I'm good. It's always so weird to me when the weather in the game is the same as the weather it is here. Ecum would like to offer succour to the priest at the church of the Saint Amata Lamata. Excuse me, Tomberry. You don't know me, but I've observed you assisting the priest with their work. I too would like to offer what succor I might. Since tending the lich yard in this heat can quickly sap one's energies, perhaps a restorative drink made to combat fatigue would be ideal. Of course, Aqua del Sol, that would surely do the trick. To make it, I would need freshly cut Brazil del Sol. I've not the skill at arms to slay a wild Soldator del Sol, but you do so. You need only to go as far as the Spring East Camp Dropone to the beasts are often sodded in that vicinity. If you brought me one of their arms, I could make enough Aqua del Sol for everyone. For everyone, you say. I wonder if this is one of those potential cactar battles I've been told I'm going to regret. How far away is it? Not too far away. Definitely worth riding the Chocobo though. Server's nearly full today. Must be the holiday weekend and the hop for Stormblood. This one devoted fisherman. Giant invisible ball. Survey. Oh, what is that? Oh, this one's got a flower on its head. Whoa. Didn't even get out of summon yet. First mistake's already being made. I don't think I'll necessarily need it though. This battle's not too bad. Now for future references, I'm going to go ahead and summon old Totten. So awesome to have Totten now. Ifrit and Totten under the belt. Next is Garuda. And after that, I'm not sure if there were actually any summons introduced in Heavensward or not. I never read up on it. I know in Stormblood, we're getting Bahamut and Alexander. I'm so stoked. I didn't know if I was even gonna mess too much with the summoner anymore on Stormblood when I finally got to play. Because of the new red mage class getting introduced. definitely gonna keep on playing the summoner now. Still want to make a red mage though. They're just standing around this guy forever. Not ever gonna bury him. Have you considered my request, Tonberry? Why, I've already completed it. I never imagined that you would return so quickly. Thank you so much. It's an incredibly simple beverage to prepare. If you would wait but one moment. There. This should serve as a sample of... Wait, don't drink it. I mean, I was hoping you might give the first glass to Marquise on my behalf. Of course, I intend to provide everyone with a glass eventually. It's just that Marquise is so... He's such a hard worker, don't you think? Indeed. Kind of the handyman around here. Oh, Tonberry, what is it? Looks like a cup of pee. Some Aqua del Sol, man. For me? Thank you. It was perhaps the girl who... No. It couldn't have been her. I appreciate Ikam's kind gesture, but... Father Illud is in greater need of this juice. His work places great strain on his body and soul, yet he continues to neglect his health. Nice payout of experience. Oh, hell yeah. Getting more armor. Toadskin duck bills. Sister Elunda is staring at you with great sadness in her eyes. I recognize you now, Tonberry. Allow me to express my deepest condolences for those who lost their lives at the attack. Finally getting brought back up again. It's weird that they just ignored this whole, scene. It was so messed up. I apologize if discussing this upsets you, but you should know that the bodies of your comrades are presently being removed from the waking sands and prepared for transport here. Damn. If you wish to leave this work to others, I understand. However, taking part might help you find your closure. Or give the little guy PTSD. Damn. It's gonna mess his little head up. It's gonna mess my head up. I am glad to touch back in on this, though. It's been kind of a bummer that they just kind of wrote it off on a few weird little quests for Marquise, which I'm sure are about to tie back into things. I know he's Sid. He has to be. Has to be. Too many common Sid similarities. Expert engineer is the biggest one. The goggles, I don't know why, but that kind of screams it out at me too. I could be wrong. I could be very wrong. Huge speculation there. It's cool to have the lay of the land down pat. This part anyway, I still get lost. Very, very much. Where is this fellow? Oh, right beside me. You don't look like one of them church fellas. Not that I'll turn you away, no sir. As you can see, we've got a pile of unidentified bodies over yonder. No one's come to claim them, so off to the lich yard they go. Be thankful you didn't have to go inside to see the carnage for yourself. 'Twas the stuff of nightmares, I tell you. God's damned Imperials. But I did see all too much. I don't know what quarrel they have had these with these folks, and I sure as hell don't want to know. The sooner we put this behind us, the better. Say, ain't I seen you around here before? Or do you just have one of them faces? Never mind. Anyway, there's a carnage come true to haul the bodies to the lich yard out by the east gate. There's only 8 left to load up, but seeing as I'm exhausted from carrying all the others, I'm mind to leave the remainder to you. Might want to cover your nose while you work. Some of these are starting to turn. Damn. Oh, come on. Messed up. Oh, is that Neuraxia over there? I'm still wondering where Y'shtola is. Haven't seen her. Also hasn't touched back in with the condition of Minphilia. Makes you wonder how one little Lollaphelon man can carry 4 big bodies like that. Must be Toten's magic. What happened to the big fella? Ah, forget it. Just bring me the next batch and toss him in the back. Ain't like they'll complain. If you're rough. Damn. Well, ain't you a strong one? 4 in one trip. Reckon there's no need for me to lend you a hand with the rest, then. That's what I'm saying. 4 in one trip. Neuraxia. God. Maybe she's not dead. Maybe she'll just come to life. Half zombie. Or not. Maybe it's... Nope. Definitely death confirmed. The crazy thing is, the way she died was just... insane. Just... Pow! That was it. Come on, let's finish this before I die of old age. That should be all of them. Thanks for the help. Reckon it won't take too long to deliver all the corpses to the lich yard. Even so, you might want to hurry back and tell them all the work here is done. Would be convenient to be able to just take this. Although it makes you wonder, if this thing can float, you'd think they could just attach something to it so these chocobo wouldn't have to pull it. Seems like a halfway design. I mean, it looks cool. Not that design. Just don't understand it. love this little tent right here. Looks like just a black mage hut or something, even though the junk monger is under it. The junk monger. I see that you decided to heed my advice. I pray that, in doing so, you found some small measure of peace. The first carnage from Vesper Bay arrived not long ago, and we have begun preparing our comrades for burial. I had a hand in the initial rites, and would like you to know that, for me, death came quickly. Rest assured that we will treat them with the utmost respect and do everything we can to shepherd them to Thal's realm. She says that, but this guy's been laying here for days. Okay. What's next? Sister Elund has some difficult news to share with you. There's one thing I regret to inform you. Though we wish to enter your comrades on church grounds, the number of fallen signs far exceed our estimates. After discussing the matter with Father Elud, we have concluded that we have no choice but to bury the dead in the same plots as those who perished in the calamity. That is so messed up. Please forgive us. We do not wish to dishonor the memory of the fallen, but as caretakers of the Lich Yard, these are the realities we must face. Tomberry, what befell your order was an unforgivable crime. If you would have these villains brought to justice, consider making a pilgrimage to the Mark of the Warden. Though I do not follow the teachings of Azima, it's said to offer prayers before her mark and to invoke her divine judgment. Regardless of your faith, mayhap it would be worth the effort. Where is this? Ah, screw it. I'll look at it this way. Wow, on this. Wait, where's this? Okay, the southeastern tip. Final prayer. Time to get that chocobo out. Can't believe I won my first chocobo race. Still stoked about that. Last night was one good night. Okay, further south. Almost our territory. Mark of the Warden. What's going down? Is your Stola maybe popping up? I've been wondering about her. As you kneel before the Mark of the Warden in a moment of quiet solitude, you breathe deep of the dry desert air. The roar of the rushing waters is punctuated by the faint chirping of the falcon and the shrill cries of a hawk. The gods, however, remain silent. Wow, such a long travel just to go all the way back. Screw all that. Just go back this way. So much faster. I'll just run by foot, but there's not even really anything strong enough to follow. You have honored the dead with your pilgrimage, Tonberry. Even if Azima did not hear your prayer, I believe that they provided comfort to your fallen brethren. Remember that although the body is but a vessel, excuse me, that must one day be surrendered to the life stream, our souls shall endure the righteousness. The righteous shall find solace in Thal's realm. Damn, I butchered that one. Uh-oh, is this finally a battle? Sister Elude wishes to discuss one of the sons who perished in the waking sands. Although we can perform rites for most of the signs, there is one whom we cannot accept. We would like you to return this one to her people, the Sylphs of Little Solace and Neurexia. It is only proper that she be given the care of her friends and family, so that they may mourn her in accordance with the Sylphic traditions. Part of me feels like it's a little racist. She's not good enough to be buried there. I guess it's a respect thing. Respect. Hopefully this doesn't make us lose a little earned respect from the Sylphs. I'd hate to have to fight Ramu or Rama. That judgment bolt would probably kill me. Although I got Totten. Totten's got my back. Throw a big ass rock at him. Okay. It's been a while since I've been here. Don't hate on me too much, guys. I know I'm bringing back a dead one, but Araxia was just too brave. This one is surprised to see Walking One in Little Solace. How can these ones assist Walking One? Well, I brought Araxia's corpse. Sorry. Araxia, but this one does not understand. Feels. Kamuxio, this one had heard much wailing. This one would know. This one would know what has caused such distress. Terrible news, Elder One. Awful news. Walking One has returned to Little Solace. But why? These ones have not requested further aid. Araxia. Araxia? How did this happen? Explain everything to this one at once. So, not only Araxia, but many of the Walking One's friends were lost as well. Araxia went to Thanalan at the behest of this one. Walking One was with Araxia at the end. Tell this one that Araxia was brave. Tell this one that Araxia did not suffer. She kinda suffered. This one is glad to hear Walking One's word. Thank you for bringing Araxia home, Walking One. These ones also wish to thank Praying Ones. Tell Praying Ones these ones will remember this kindness. This one demands vengeance. Imperial Ones must pay. Imperial Ones must suffer. When the time comes for the Walking Ones to face Imperial Ones, do not forget these ones. These ones would not have Araxia's death be not. These ones will fight. Could have been a plan all along to try to get them to summon Ramu. I wonder how many people actually run back and forth instead of doing the fast travel. You spend a lot of gil, but... damn. That would take so long. What the hell? Magitech armor. I want it so bad. We thank you for your service to the church and to the sylphs. You may be pleased to know that in your absence, we entered the remaining scions in the Lich Yard. Perhaps you still wish to do more for your friends. If so, I would remind you that you have already done so much on their behalf. Please take a rest and set aside your burdens for now, Tom Berry. I want to get back to some action. What do you got for me, Marquise? Marquise believes he is being watched. I'm not imagining it, Tom Berry. I know I'm being watched. What was in that juice you drank, bro? No, not the girl. I know about her. No, this is different. Sinister. It's as if I am under observation. What are you talking about, dude? The feeling comes and goes. But I felt it last when I ventured outside. Yes, I know I felt it. Will you look outside for me? Please. It will only take a moment. That girl's got you tripping on something, man. You need to lay off the Aqua del Sol. I told you I thought it was pee. It looked yellow. Got some flaws. Swarms. Maybe I gotta be down there. Destination. Zombie? Some Imperials. One hell of a tank. You punch that swarm, dude. Well, he wasn't being crazy. But why are the Imperials watching Marquise? You were attacked, weren't you? Are you unharmed? Thank the gods. I knew he was watching me. But why was he watching me? Indeed, I want to know the same thing. What did he want with me? Did he perhaps know something of my past? If only I could have asked him. I need to think. Please allow me a moment alone. Wait. Father Lud must hear this. Will you tell him for me? We're right beside each other. It's important I think others may come for me again. Okay, dude. Heavens forfend that such things should happen on holy ground. Do you have any idea who this man was? Did you notice anything distinctive about his garb or his possessions? He was imperial. And apparently I took his sword. This is Garlean still, which means the man you were fighting who was watching Marquise was... Make haste to Camp Drybone at once. We must summon the immortal flames before Imperials come. They will just send me. I'm one of the immortal flames. Audio? Oh, this guy again.
I fondly hoped that I might be the first to speak with you. Would that I had been so fortunate. At ease, adventurer. I come not on behalf of the Empire. On the contrary, I mean to revive the scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Damn straight. I like how this guy thinks.
And to that end, I have come in search of a legend. The greatest engineer of our time, Master Sid Garland. I have come for you.
No way. You all saw it. I've mentioned it over and over and over. Did I just guess that Marquise was Sid?
I fear you are mistaken, child. He is but a poor soul who bore witness to the horrors at Cartano.
So many similarities here. They threw him out all along the way. Oh, Sid.
I beg of you, leave
What
us
is
in
up,
peace.
T?
Wait, Hear me, Sid. Eorzea needs you.
Must be all coming back to him. Brushing memories all at once.
Cid, was it? Here. These belong to you. I thought you bore the mark of greatness. It seems that I was right. Our time together was all too brief, but it felt as though my son had returned to me. You have brought joy to an old man's life.
I wonder if this is the same actor who plays Pinocchio, or not Pinocchio, but Geppetto in Kingdom Hearts. Oh, that sounds very familiar.
But it is time for you to help those who truly need you.
It really lays hard in those ahs and wahs.
Who are you? Alphino Leveilleur, at your service.
Alphino.
As a scion of the Seventh Dawn, I stand against our primal and imperial foes, as my grandfather once did. 'Tis no secret what befell our order at the Waking Sands. Word has already spread across Eorzea. The repercussions are far greater than you realize. In the wake of the calamity, the 3 city-states focused their efforts solely on reconstruction, leaving the Scions to combat the primal threat unaided. And lo, we are all but destroyed. Yet even as the nations mourn our demise and abandon what little hope they have left, we cannot forsake our duty, now least of all.
This guy's a little bit more honorable than I thought he was.
The Ixal have summoned Garuda once more, and she torments the people of Kurthus as we speak. Her appetite for destruction far exceeds that of other primals.
Appetite for destruction. But Garuda, I'm ready.
Worse, in her present incarnation, our Baldessian colleagues believe she surpasses both Ifrit and Titan in strength.
Uh-oh.
Yet, therein lies an opportunity. Were we somehow to defeat Garuda, it would serve as a warning to the other beast tribes that even their mightiest gods can be felled.
No doubt.
If we are to face our foe, we must first circumvent the tempest that shields her sanctuary. And for that, we need an airship. Your airship, Cid.
Just what I like to hear. Good old classic Cid with an airship.
I have an airship?
But of course you do.
Yes, Cid, you do. Your very own airship. It was last seen in the skies over Gridania, not long before the calamity. So let us begin our search there.
Hopefully this thing isn't in pieces.
An airship? My airship?
You need to remember, bro, you're the Cid of Final Fantasy XIV.
Oh, wait.
We've got no time for that, Cid. A gift to the priest? No, full Cid garb here, looking like a badass.
Come,
No more
let us
marquees.
put an end to the primals. Together, we will show the world that the Scions are still a force to be reckoned with.
Badass look here, though.
They need my airship. They need me.
Cid. Didn't expect this. What is up, William? Glad to see you make it. We just saw Sid for the first time. I have no idea where to go for the main scenario now. With you catering to the company of buffoons, every whim I was gathering information on our feathered foe. As a result, I was not present when the Garleans came. I suppose we should be grateful for our good fortune, though it matters little should Garuda grow powerful enough to bring Eorzea to heel. The Enterprise, Final Fantasy III, just got done with some of that. That's pretty cool. I've heard that name before, but where? I have no idea. The ache you carry cannot have escaped Father Elod's sharp eyes, yet he makes no note of it. What is this? Spectacles for the head. Mithril spectacles, to be exact. The company of buffoons. Death begets death, especially in those places where I gotta get some of this. Reputation is sovereign. Gosh. A corpse left unburied is a rich field of Vulcan, where they may be pestilence and water it with their miasma. Nowhere is the role of the privation so apparent that the loss, as in lost hope. A man may die upon the roadside there and go unclaimed, for no ties bond these unhappy folk together except a common misfortune, their homelands. And no more but as long-lasting as they live. Some hope remains, and so we must thwart pestilence ere it begins. Will you deliver this repellent to the den of sorrow? Yep, sure will. Surely I'll be able to get to talking a lot better too. Blackbrush Station. I believe so. I have taught him, so I believe so. Or did you mean for the Arcanist Guild? And if so, then I wasn't so sure I had anything left to do there. Zazawaka. What business do you have here, stranger? Oh, you come from the Church of Saint Amata Lamata. Ah, the Vulcan repellent. The good father told me last moon of his plan. He is a man that keeps his word, and 'twas kind of him to have you deliver it. Did he tell you where and how these are to be used? I fear I have little knowledge of the alchemy. I feel like he just wants us to do all the work for him. He's a sly Cooper with a silver tongue. And a good day to you, Sir 119. Sorry if I said that wrong. I see it over there in the corner. Alright. There's your demonstration, fellow. Red it is. Oh shit, I kinda just skipped over that. Gotta write something down. Okay. Back to Camp Drybone. Totten looks like such a badass. What's going down over here? Nothing important. Thank you, Tom Berry. Sometimes, for what ails us in thinking, we find a relief in doing. The administrations up to exiles is one of the duties of the Church of St. Anima Lamata. I pray that someday, with the grace of the gods, they may find again what they have lost. What level do I have to be? That's what it has to be. What ails my further level? 36. Almost there. Put on the spectacles. I suppose doing one of these will help me. Did you? Psst. You, that wonder-working adventurer. Can you work some for me today? See, the father has asked me to mend this vestment, but look, both weft and the weaves gone. There and there. I need some cloth. Then there's a merchant at Blackbrush Station right now. He'll give you what I need. Hurry on, off to Central Tunnel on you go. You're welcome. I do have Fester. I need to put it on the hotbar. I'll do it right now. I forgot all about it. What is I for an I? Yeah. There we go. Ah, how convenient. Scrupulous shopkeep. Came from... Did you? I was wondering when she'd gone to. Stopped by her shop the other day. I was going to offer her a cup of tea. She missed a nice one. An amber tip from Corythius. Her usual, I'm assuming. The tattered linen, yes? Now, don't you go misapprehending. It's nice and soft so she can pulls out the threads and reweave what she needs mending. Here you go. Whoa, just vanished. That was crazy. And back to Drop Island. Ah, shit, wrong way. Damn. That was close. There you are. Did you get what I need? But indeed. Much appreciated. Adventurer, now we'll see nimble these fingers are. The father needs this right soon. He said, going out on some priestly business. This is a piece of piss compared to the last order. Though, excuse the salty talk, 'twas a big house and a burnt as slattern supper. Father Elude brought it, but it looked to be that lich keeper fellow. Said, need something with just a wee bit bigger of a payout of experience. Embedded ward wants to make a tombstone for his late sister. You know what? I'll remember to come back to Camp Dropo. I think I'm gonna travel to the quarry mill. I don't know, I got on the chocobo. And try to go up another level at the Palace of the Dead. That should be enough to bump it on over. It's a level 36. Dungeons. If I knew a random dungeon to take part in, I would just jump into it, but I don't really know of any random quests. Most of these people seem to me want to give me go here, get this type of missions. Maybe going through the Palace of the Dead will be a good experience, but drop at the end. It's pretty exciting. I would like to uncover more story there. Whoa, this is where the community is. Full today. Return to dungeons as many times as I want. It's a cool tip. Surely with this many people here, strength of my gear is insufficient. Time to upgrade. Time to upgrade. Where in the world can I buy some new gear? That's not really the problem. Arm supplier. Traveling armor is probably more. Not really looking for a cowl. Nothing here really helps. I've been told to check out this place, so I'll try it. Maybe the flames have some good stuff I could use. About to go completely wrong direction. Quartermaster. Oh wow, how do you get all this stuff? How do you build your rank? Level 50. Okay, well, it's gonna be a while before I can do any of that stuff. I'll just take T's advice here. And go back to the quarry mill and just do what you said. It seems simple if I can just continue on without having to do any riffraff right now. Because there's just no telling how long that could potentially take. Not really wanting to get into any crafting while live streaming if I can avoid it. Though I might get loads of hate there for that, but it's just crafting. I don't know. I wanna fight some shit. God damn it, all the fucking people. Gotta love it. Reset your progress. Ah. Yeah. Oh well. I'll get back to it. It'll be okay. A bit too late anyway. What else is there to do here? Is everybody here just waiting on just playtimes? It's pretty crazy. While I'm thinking about it, though I love this little wayward hatchling, I'm gonna go ahead and... Oh shit. I was gonna summon the chocobo, but it's a little bit more useful. Speaking of chocobo, where's my choco? Okay. Whew. Scary. Were those other people there before? Palace of the Dead. Super popular, I see. I can see why though, this place is pretty cool. So weird only being able to use a fraction of my skills though. Get to summon Carby. Wonder if it's Garuda. Yep. It's dead. I was about to wonder why in the world it wouldn't cast. The music really doesn't fit on the first few floors. Death. What is this? Ah, hill. Oh shit, somebody's dead. Here we go. I wonder if anybody spams the sprint button as much as I do. I literally spammed the hell out of that button. Ah, another visitor. We haven't made it through that fast, have we? I feel like this is only like the 5th floor. this mage here is just ballsy. Nearly past it. Almost. What the hell is that? Hopefully this team has a good experience with the boss in here. Everybody seems to be doing pretty decent so far. Floor 8, almost there. It's where the difficulty starts to raise just a little bit. Tombe looks real crazy with those spectacles on. Yep, I don't have that skill yet. Very deceiving treasure coffer. Not too sure where everybody else went. Oh shit, they're fighting stuff and somebody died. Okay, we're good. Oh, fighting shit again. Leave. This is it. Boss spot. Boss time. Haven't seen this guy in a while. The Death Gaze. To throw out of this guy right now, being this low level, and do everything I can with. Oh yeah, killed him really quick. The Death Gaze. Hopefully this was enough to go ahead and bump me on over. Thank you, Zelda Silverclaw. Can't wait to figure out more of the mystery here. Though I'll have to catch back up, but I suspect there'll be more little moments along the way where I'll need to come log in for more experience. Sounds like I did level up. Ah, yes. Back to the main scenario. Use that point. Looking good. 201 intelligence. Back to Camp Dropout. Love the little floating teleport. It's really cool. Just lifting up, crossing the legs. Back up here to the church. The lich yard. See what's up with Sid. Father Lud has some parting words for you and the others. What a curious twist of fate that Master Sid Garland would at last be found within our church. It defies imagination. Beg your pardon, Tonberry. You wish to find his airship, yes? I know not how much truth there is to it, but there was a tale known as the final fight of the Enterprise, which grew popular in the wake of the calamity, much like the Great Gubu Wall of Ul'dah. It states that the Enterprise flew northwest from the Gridania towards the Corythus. If true, the airship would have passed through North Shroud, likely over Fallground Float, the closest settlement to the Corythus. Mayhap the Serpent stationed there have any records of the events that transpired that day. I had hoped you might rest from your journey for a time, but I see that the world still needs you and the signs. Pray look after yourself and Sid Tonberry. No love for Alphino? Where is his little twin? What happened to her? Was she one of the many deaths in the slaughter? I hope not. Fall ground float. Oh yeah. Saw the wayward hatchling and it sparked the old memory. What is up, Choco? There is aught I can assist you with, sir. The Enterprise. You speak Garland's ship, yes. I needn't refer to the records. I know that the airship was sighted overhead 5 years ago, clearly bound for Corythus. What became of it after that, I cannot say. If you wish to know more, pray speak with Vortfart at Flortil Spire. He was on duty that day, and I saw it with his own eyes. He saw it with his own eyes. I am unsure what it is you hope to accomplish, though even though you should locate the ship, would you not need a man of Master Garland's caliber to fly it? I hear tell that the machinery is fiendishly complex. Oh, you haven't heard, but Sid Garland has been found. His return is nigh. How far away is this other place? Not too bad, just gotta ride old Choco over there. Can't wait to start getting a few little upgrades for Choco. I've seen some cool looking Chocobo throughout this, like one wearing black mage garb and stuff like that. It's really cool. Some with battle armor. Like that. Ah, so awesome looking. You have come in search for Vortvart. Then well met, for you have found him. Indeed, I have served as a whaler for many years, since before the great snows came to Korthus. What exactly is this about? Ah, the final flight of the Enterprise. I do indeed remember that day. Tell us all about it. 'Twas on the eve of the Battle of Cartanu, nigh on 5 years ago. I held the spire along that night, while the bulk of our forces marched to meet the enemy in the field. Then all of a sudden, the most fantastic airship I had ever seen splits the sky overhead. I could only watch in shock as it disappeared over the mountains. To the northwest, if the Enterprise wasn't destroyed during the calamity, I'd wager it's still somewhere in Korthus. The astrologians at the observatorium, I don't know, I couldn't say that all of a sudden, may have records which could help you obtain them. You need to deal with the Asgardians who control the region. I would expect much, though. The high houses have long been concerned with their own affairs above all else. When Dalmun descended, they took shelter behind their gates, and even now they have little regard on the plots of other nations. Nevertheless, they may die. Deign to assist you should you prove yourself useful. Consider proving your services to the soldiers who guard the observatorium. Though they may refuse at first, little doubt they would accept aid freely over offered. Ah, no more coffee. Why couldn't they just call it observatory instead of observatorium? It's odd. Let's check it out. How far away is this place? Pretty damn far. Choco trying to get up close and personal. Korthus. In the Central Highlands. This looks like it could take a long time to get there. From the North Shroud, it shouldn't be too bad. I think that's where I am now anyway. Yeah, just turn around and go this way. Whoa. Behemoth mounts. Ready for one of those. What is up to the Sinister Gamer? Sorry, I'm a bit late on that. Whoa. This place looks way different. Some nice snowy area. Oh, no way. It leaves your snow print. That is good work. Good work indeed. Wow. Little voice. Excuse me, can you repeat that? You wish to offer service to the house of Durinder. And what, pray tell, do you wish to receive in exchange? How absurd, as if we would permit an outsider to peruse the records of Observatorium. Do not make mistake our courtesy for friendliness. The Holy See of Isgard may allow foreigners to travel freely within these lands, but we do not intend to offer succor to strangers. Trying to intimidate me to leave. Hello, the Mercy. Are you still here? I'm really persistent, man. You may take shelter within our walls if you insist, but do not distract me while I'm on duty. We're stretched thin as it is. And where in the hells is that knight I sent out on patrol? He should have returned ages ago. Perhaps I have use for you after all. If you should wish to aid us, search the wilds to the west for my missing man. If you will know him by his uniform, the house Durinder, as is mine. I'm gonna have to work out something so I can wear my spectacles while getting this on. I can see just fine, but sometimes during some of the reading, the font and the color scheme just messes me up. Where in the world did you send this guy? An unending war. Oh, not far off at all. I'm looking completely wrong direction. Killed overnight. What happened with this fellow? Eerie music. The knight does not respond. The knight does not respond. There we go. I'm guessing it's an emote. Let's read this. I found your nut. I just don't know what to do now that I found him. There you go. Wave at him. Pay respects. He was a shitty knot. I'm not understanding. Not the Sprat. Even if I would have got it right just then, it wouldn't have mattered. I'm just not understanding this. Try that other one again. Oh shit. Thanks for that tip. That was definitely what I was supposed to do. Thank you, Sinister Gamer. I was curious. Oh shit, Titan's not out here. Let's get him out here. I'm gonna take a few hits while I wait. Joker's got my back. If it wasn't for you, sir, I reckon I would have finished me off. Despicable, draven-loving bastards. Death was a mercy they didn't deserve. I prayed the rumors were mistaken, but this confirms the worst. I must immediately inform my superiors that the heretics are operating within this region. Fare thee well, friend. Glad to lend a hand. No more eerie music. Silent. Scary. I must say, I didn't actually expect you to find my knot, much less rescue him. I see I may have premature in my judgment, sir. We are a proud people beholden to tradition, but that does not mean we are without humility. I shall instruct the astrologers to entertain your request, however, understand that it is ultimately their decision whether or not you may pursue their records. Pray proceed to the observatorium and introduce yourself to Edemeli. Or eat a mob. The gentlemen come in search of the airship. This is highly unorthodox. Whatever could Sir Ludovic be thinking? It is true that they maintain meticulous records which stretch back generations. However, because this information is used to chart Dravian activity, access is strictly controlled. One can never be too careful with heretics and their sympathizers lurking about. If you would persist to your inquiries, pray seek an audience with Chief Astrologian Forlamort up above. Wonder why they wouldn't let us talk to him in the first place. Wow, these are some long stairs. Some really long stairs. Wonder how many people have made it all the way up and fell off. No, absolutely not. Have you any inking what you ask? Were our records to fall to the wrong hand, it could change the course of a war which has raged for generations. I speak not of some mere spat between southern nations. Our is a holy crusade, and we are arbiters of Helone's will. I will not put our great nation at risk, certainly not to help the foreigner locate a missing airship of all things. Guillaume, pardon the intrusion for a moment. I wish to speak with you regarding the recent... Oh, I did not realize you had a guest. Inquisitor Guillaume. You honor us with your presence, sir. The gentleman was just leaving. Ah, you must be the one who rescued the House of Drendes from those heretics. Doubtless, they feel in debt to you. I am told you seek an airship last seen in Corthias 5 years ago, yes? You come to us at an inconvenient time, I fear. Much has changed in the intervening years, and little for the better. While I wish you the best and luck in your search, I would also strongly advise caution. The snow can come quickly in Corthias. One moment you may feel as though you have a firm grasp on your surroundings, safe and secure in your knowledge, and the next you may find yourself in a wholly unfamiliar situation, blind to the dangers hidden by the blizzard. It would be wise for you to focus on a single landmark. Whilst traveling, do not give it to temptation and deviate from your course. I was not aware you aided House Durender in that fashion. Thank you, sir, nevertheless. My decision stands. I cannot give you what you seek. What a bummer. What a bummer indeed. But, everybody, it has been a good playthrough. It's 3:54 p.m. where I'm at, and I have loads of video editing I need to do. I need to take my dog out for a walk. Choco here has been begging and begging. But it has been awesome having you all around. Thank you, T and Sinister Gamer. And Red, thank you. William, thanks for dropping in. Glad you could catch the stream. I hope you can all catch me on here later tonight. I'm gonna jump back on the usual routine. I'll be starting off with Final Fantasy III. Thank the primals and the gods and the aeons above, I actually got to proceed forward last night with that storyline, so we'll get to see some new stuff, no more of the Temple of Time. But until then, I will not leave this spot. You will all catch me back here later if you decide to jump in. I hope you subscribe. Once we reach 100 subscribers, we will doing the Cloud Plushie giveaway. And believe me, I've been super excited for that, along with everything else. Hopefully you can catch the video I'm about to drop later. It's going to take a few more hours, a little bit more editing. Still working with a few things on the script. I want to start doing a good script before I start posting these videos instead of just getting them out as fast as I can, so they at least turn out right. I'm going to try to get some more video editing in for some other little things I wanted to post on here. Maybe a little bit of funny stuff. If I have time, that is. If not, I can drop it on here tomorrow. But again, thank you all for watching. Hopefully you can jump in here and see me later. This is Tonberry Disciple, and I'm out of here for now, everybody. Take it easy and have yourself a good Sunday.